Alright, South Korea, you've redeemed yourself. So, yeah, this is another South Korean movie. It is, I guess it goes by. Yeah, it's another one that goes by various names. I guess the main title over there translates to Goldwing 123, but I guess the English title is just Goldwing. So, yeah. Here are my thoughts on Goldwing. So I guess I'll start with the story. We have this alien cop who's on the run from this criminal that he's been trying to. Like, he's in a car and he's, like, driving away from this ship that's being controlled by these robots who work for this criminal that he's been trying to, capture. And then, yeah, they just shoot him down, and then this this young man just happens across him, and he takes him to his hideout where, I guess he dies in there, but his consciousness, I guess, is uploaded into a computer or something, and and then he gives the boy superpowers and also this robot panther thingy. So yeah, also the boy gets a costume, because this is one of, I forget what you call the anime with the mechs and the silly costumes, like Power Rangers and stuff. I forget what you call those anime, but yeah. So, but yeah, he becomes a superhero, and meanwhile, the evil alien plots to steal the plans of this scientist's, he steals the blueprints of this giant mech he's trying to build. And also the boy happens to, the scientist also happens to be the boy's foster father. And yeah, he lives with him and his 3 children. So yeah, and the basic plot of the movie is first they have to take the mech back from the, after the bad guys build the mech, they steal it from them, and yeah, the mech is now theirs, and then they head out and fight the bad guy, and the bad guy also has this henchman who's like disguised as a human cyborg thing. He's kind of got this Inspector Gadget look before Inspector Gadget even existed. Well, he doesn't look like Inspector. He's got the trench coat and fedora look, complete with the robotic fingers that shoot like missiles or something. But yeah, partway through the movie, the main bad. Or he tries to turn on the main bad guy, but the main bad guy burns off his skin and reveals that he's actually Iron Man. Basically, he looks like some anime version of Iron Man underneath the fake skin. And also, he has a daughter who I guess has a secret relationship going on with this henchman, and or you think she's his daughter, but she's actually, I think she's the daughter of that cop at the beginning. But I don't know, somehow she was brainwashed or something into thinking she was the bad guy's daughter. Yeah, she's supposedly a princess, but I don't know. But let's see. And in terms of the other sibling characters, we have I guess the oldest is this girl who I guess the main hero is or I guess they have a thing going on. Maybe I guess she's the love interest, is what I'm saying. And then I guess the middle child is this fat boy who, in the English dub, he sounds like Eric Cartman. He's like Eric Cartman when he's a teenager or something. And yeah, the youngest is this little girl who seems to have she seems to have the hots for the main character. And yeah, they do gang together, or the three siblings control the robot by the end, and yeah. Also, their dad has like this really hilarious Swedish accent. You know, every time he talks, he's like herdy herd, herd, with apologies to Swedish people that are everywhere. Sorry. But let's see. But is there much else to say about the story? It's pretty basic story. It's silly. This whole movie's silly, mostly thanks to the cheap animation and also the English voice acting. Yeah, like teenage Eric Cartman and Swedish professor. Let's see. Who else sounded funny? Was there anyone else I can name that? I guess it was mostly those two, but yeah, the animation of this movie helped the hokiness of the film as well, and yeah. Although the thing is, this in terms of animation, this was a step up from the one I watched yesterday, and it's also a lot more entertaining, and I had a smile on my face throughout the whole movie because it's, even when it's not being entertaining, it's at the very least unintentionally hilarious, and yeah. Yeah, I had a good time with this. Is there much else I need to say? I think, there's a bunch of little things in this movie that, are definitely worth making fun of, so yeah, I'm definitely planning on doing, a proper Mashit review of this movie someday. So yeah, I guess I'll save the little details for that. But, for the time being, I will say, this is, a really dumb, really silly, cheaply made movie, but I love it. I greatly enjoyed it. It's basically it's Johnny the Giant Killer level of, so bad it's good. So, yeah. And like Johnny the Giant Killer, it has just enough, entertainment value to, keep you invested at the very least. So yeah, I'll go ahead and give this movie, I guess, an 8 out of 10, a 7 at the least. For entertainment, at least. I mean, in terms of quality, it's more of a 4, but in terms of how much I enjoyed it, it gets an 8. And yeah, I would definitely recommend this movie. I almost implore you to check this movie out. It's on YouTube. Just look up Goldwing 123 1978 or something, and yeah, I have no doubt you'll have a good time. So yeah, definitely check it out. And if there's anything else I feel I need to add before, for this video, before I, put all these jokes into my scripted review, I'll just put them in the comments, and, I guess I'm gonna leave it at that for now, so Mash it and Smash it, signing off.